Brand new day.
Brand new day.
Brand new day.
Brand new swag.
Happy after Democracy Day.
Happy, yeah, not true. After Democracy
Day. You know, say we
Day.
like happy things.
Yeah, my brother. Everything day happy.
Happy.
Happy after Democracy Day, country people. As Triple Chief don't talk, be like saying that the new holiday will go, they carry go be that. After Democracy Day, we need one more day to relax, to take in, say, democracy. Now we dey practice for the country. And we know everything they go well as we dey see them. But good morning. Now the Good Morning Naija show be this, and we don't come your domot again. We don't carry matters can give you as it be. You know, as we do them now every day. If you just join us for the first time, I go ask what you don't do since. What do you do? What do you watch if not be Good Morning Naija show? Because now here all the information today where you need to get to do things, to know things with the shell for Nigeria. My name now Adejoh, and as you can see, I'm not here alone. I'm here with the triple G.
Confirmento.
Hey.
Copied and over. I may not think say we there alone. Mama Africa, deal with us. So all of us don't gather, sit down. We now know how we do them now. It's not going to be like, say, different from other days, but it get different spice from other days. So we will carry share, waka enter inside the front page of newspaper because now, we'll go check our eye put because Chukudi, the position to dissect the paper. Tell us all the interesting story there. We don't the boss out from the front page of newspaper. I believe so you don't want to go anywhere because you want to hear what it on the shell. And one of the matter will go plenty where we plaster the front page of newspaper and I say, Tinubu don't sign student loan bill into law. Tinubu don't sign. Oh, talk now do as he just they come, he just they knock him. He don't sign them. Enter law. That's one matter we go check our mouth put. And also we go enter inside our top story to still here on a part of the story that we still boss at. Yusuf, you be part of the old talk. That's why we go open our phone lines so that you go chook your mouth put. Talk the way the thing burn you for your chest so that you not go get chest burn. For our orgasm on top to know say the voice of the masses, not the voice of God. Me, myself, collectively, individually, and I. My name still remain Ochuko Omiragwa. Now me be the man we say make it be like that for national peace, equity. And there was a man, they put fairness and justice to reign. Based on tradition. You
know, say one of the matter where they on top to you, I know say go shake people. Now about Pomo. They say new disease alert, don't they? Because they talk to me, people know they chop Pomo again.
But some people not fit to.
Hey!
You want just you want finish their taste bud.
How we go take survive without Pomo for this country? But that one day, if I don't talk my name before, make an verse. My name na Adejoh. So make I talk him again. For those who don't know, we don't day here. And other matters we go like discuss this morning. This one, our first sit-down talk conversation we go get. This one it concern everybody because this matter people don't they talk about Nigeria wetin happen? How it take be? We see plane, we not see him again. Wetin happen? What's the whole situation behind this matter? We go look am, make we try break am down for una, make una understand as the level take be. So that those where they talk like this go take understand the level. Those where they talk against and go to talk for. Everybody go take know wetin really shell for that matter. Because in Nigeria the unveiling, all the things where they involved, the logo matter. Plenty things did there, and we get better girls who could join us via Zoom. This not person, the guy we sabi, and man we sabi when they get information well, and people they follow him up. No worry, when the time reach, and I go see say we go unveil that one self, can give una based on person we sabi on top of that conversation. Then from there we'll carry our leg enter waiting they happen for the world of business because Fagbo Frank go kajad can tell us where our money they go. So we go fit follow to know where to block up, make our money no loss. So sit down well, go tell everybody for your compound, say time don't reach for the Good Morning Naija show because we don't be here to serve them to you as it is hot. So go take small break. When we come back, I go down run, go newspaper stand, sharp, make we see what papers they talk this morning. And Yusuf, go follow us here. Una welcome again to the Good Morning Naija show. We they come.
wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
Get ready to encounter the incredible. And remember, no be juju. Na MTN 5G.
Please tell me this tea you're drinking is not from my kitchen.
This tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
Amazing, great, fabulous. So where did you get it from?
From the kitchen, of course.
But you just said it's not from the kitchen.
Because you told me to tell you the tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
I had to lie to my boss that you fainted and I took you to the hospital.
It's all the men in your village that will faint. All your generation now men, they will faint and they will take them to...
Good morning, Niger. Wow, things they happen every day. Now from one story to the other.
And these things, they happen for our eyes. But we no go tired to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko. E no dey miss tori yakpa.
And even for sport. No be only sports. We dey give you correct information wey go help you run your business matter.
But wait, tori suppose dey reliable. E suppose carry better truth come body.
Nothing dey more important. Pass make we get am right.
We go help you run your day if you dey watch us.
The Good Morning Naija show, showing weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on wazobiamax TV.
Good morning, Niger. Wow, things they happen every day. Now from one story to the other.
And these things, they happen for our eyes. But we no go tired to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko. E no dey miss tori yakpa.
And even for sport. No be only sports. We dey give you correct information wey go help you run your business matter.
But wait, tori suppose dey reliable. E suppose carry better truth come body.
Nothing dey more important. Pass make we get am right.
We go help you run your day if you dey watch us.
The Good Morning Naija show, showing weekdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on wazobiamax TV.
Good morning, Niger. Wow, things they happen every day. Now from one story to the other.
And these things, they happen for our eyes. But we no go tired to talk am as we dey see am. Our entertainment tori unko. E no dey miss tori yakpa.
And even for sport. No be only sports. We dey give you correct information wey go help you run.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Naija show. Our ancestors them don't drop words of wisdom when we go use whole body. And the pidgin proverb of the day, they very, very direct. Orange when they the same tree, no they ripe the same time. Orange when they the same tree, no they ripe the same time. Orange na fruit. When we talk about say something don't ripe, we dey talk about the state where we say it don't reach the point where, for example, in the case of the orange, person go fit chop am or enjoy waiting the orange they carry come as it don't reach that particular stage where it don't ripe. So now this one a very important lesson to everybody for inside this life. Although no be one orange go dey the tree, now plenty oranges. They're not they ripe at the same time. So this life now turn by turn. As you carry this step, another person go carry step. As person there in front of you, you go still reach that front one day. So just take life, jeje. No need to rush the process. No need to jump. Just they follow am as the thing supposed to be. And you go reach the point where we say, you go actualize your own dream and fulfill your tremendous potential. We hope say everybody will hear this one now. Go learn. For example, if you never graduate from university or polytechnic, you know if you go NYSC, they know they rush am. Now step by step. So just take this life one after the other, make impact, and God go bless all of us. Make I try go give the newspaper vendor boy.
Mama.
Looking very suitable
That's
in
it.
his jacket.
That's it.
Fresh.
That's it. How you doing, my brother?
I greet you, my brother.
Happy after Democracy Day.
Happy after Democracy Day. Another greeting now. Happy election of principals in the National Assembly Day.
Hey!
He go shake, oh.
He go shake.
He go shake.
The place
then they do meeting.
Earthquake.
Meeting. Some people say they don't step down. Others say, Nalayo. And don't step down. Who step down for who? But it will get interesting today.
It will get interesting. Thank you very much, Chukudi. My people, time down the show, we'll go check what papers they talk this morning, and we're here to look them one after the other. But before I enter, I go like acknowledge my honorables with the prepare. I greet you specially.
I greet you.
Standing on existing protocol. Triple Chief, I honor you.
Confirm.
I honor you. All right. So, Chukudi, things where they happen for social media, at least not be news again. People don't see them. Oga Presido don't carry a golden pen. He don't sign the student loan bill now into law. Now, what's be the cocoa behind this bill? Just give us.
So, and then as Oga Presido don't sign that student loan bill, now you don't go from student loan bill to student loan law or student loan act.
Yes.
Meaning, say, he don't do operational inside of Bodo, Nigeria. And it's interesting to point out, say, this now is second piece of legislation when we say in the sign. Meaning, say, that the second bill when we say, in don't sign into law inside this our country.
Yes.
You know, say, me promise, say, go hit the ground running. That thing, a literal expression for, say, as I enter, I go begin to do the work.
Yes.
And as Nigerians, they see now, they assess, over the last 2 weeks, people, they talk, say, well, if you promise, say, you go do certain things, and we don't see, say, you don't back them up. Let me say, you just come, use mouth. You don't back them up by law. Hopefully, in the implementation, we will see the action. Now, this Student Loan Act, now something where we say go protect the interest of, now I will speak English.
Please go ahead.
Indigent students. Students where we say they not get the money like that. Their parents not to hold their side like that.
Yes.
And essentially, people when we say their parents, not they earn at least 500,000 naira per annum. That's if you calculate all the money when their papa and mama they earn at the end of the year. You must not pass 500,000. Now these people now then they in good position to fit enjoy this loan. What in it be? You collect money, use them, especially when we say one go school. Not be say you collect and go flex.
No,
this one not be flex, and you must read book. You go school, any tertiary institution. You go there, learn, and by the time when you finish, you get process where you go pay back. And then they talk say now 2 years after the completion of the NYSC. And then this thing, plenty talk there inside. Because of say now social media, people just quickly summarize that. ASU and ASUP, they don't talk say, then they study them. But they don't see some things when go be like say the thing go get K-leg. And some people they fear say, wait if government normally they argue say that they subsidize education. Now I make for example, if you want go UNN, if you want go UI, the money where you go pay, not go too plenty like that. If you compare that to private universities, share this one no mean say they go come out and the thing go up. What of those where we say their parents they earn past 500,000 naira small per annum? If the money can't go up, how these people they will take survive? Plenty issues. But the good thing that they want to say, Oga Presido promise, he don't fulfill the promise, and hopefully as they implement this thing, we will begin to see say indigent students them will get the opportunity to go school and wahala no good day.
Edewo, make I just put small mouth for inside that matter. Now, part of the things where this law carrying and say before you go get access to the loan, you go make sure say nobody for your family plus including you, they earn salary up to 500,000 naira in a year.
Nobody. Okay, so not be only your mama and papa.
That is your family and you. On a salary, no reach 500,000 naira in a year. That's now one of the things we guarantee you. Secondly, you must make sure say you get 2 shorties we don't serve up to 12 years for civil service. At least me and civil service I from come. So I feel tell you for you to don't serve up to 12 years for civil service. You go don't pass to level 12, almost level 13, 14. Now you don't already reach for civil service. Now you go get 2 of them as shorties, or you get a lawyer. I no get money. My whole family no gets money where they 500,000 in a year. We won't get best we don't be civil servant for.
If it be your friend.
For friend, for where? Or I go get lawyer. That one no finish show. Now, one of the things and way this law put in place, now say, if you don't finish school, you understand, serve for 2 years, you must pay back within 2 years of your finishing service. First of all, I for like no, waiting the same government's plan to do to make sure, say, job go dey available for the person who take this loan. So that once he finish school, he go feel work to pay. We all know all the loans that people don't take, the anchors borrowers, so all the loans people don't take. We know as people they complain, say Nigerians say they pay back. Some of them not be because they say they don't feel pay back. One because some way even borrow for business. Business environment no they too okay for them to feel they pay back. So I not talk say this loan no be a good step in the right direction.
But this the things
first of all, the holes them way they inside. Nigeria now we get almost the highest rate of unemployment for Africa. Our rate of unemployment they very alarming. How person way finish school go fit come pay this money when we know say we not get jobs? Because space there for you to also pay the money as a business person when you be say they go.
Okay.
So I feel say government for fit first of all address the fact say job availability must first of all because countries where they get student loan they're like them American the rest of them they not say job ready for you.
So as you come up for
not
school,
be the first one as you ready come up for school even as you the school self job they will the work self to the complete time. So I feel say it gets things when they're supposed also put it look again proper into this law to make an kajad.
All right, no wahala. At least we say make we break that one down so una go understand. Say no be to just run go collect money. They get things what you need to do. Okay, make we enter the papers this morning. We'll go just rush them quickly. The Punch. They say family demands presidential entitlements for Abiola. Okay. That one day there, go check them out. ASUP expressed doubts over student loan. At least Chukudi don't help us. They look that matter already. Anti-graft groups want NDIC probed. Waiting happen. Go find out. The major yarn away the National Assembly. Again, APC anointed candidates rebel to slug it out. The matter he choke for there. PDP, Buhari's years of low-cost wrecked oil sector. Check out now. Kokorina, I put that one there. Customs seized over 100 smuggled SUVs. SUV, they smoke well. Okay, na Jeepo. Rogue cops extort 153,000 naira from undergraduates. The CP removes the DPO. Waiting happen, go check them out for there. Tinubu and governors urge Nigerians to defend democracy and Democracy Day message as well. They therefore there by Bratai where they congratulate President Tinubu. Chukudi, quickly.
Adejoh, make I just focus on the rogue police officers.
Oh yeah, now.
When extort person of his money.
Yes.
You get person where they call Henry Nawe, he na young Nigerian. He just the waka. Based on saying they side motor, they drive around that Ogudu area.
Yes.
They can police officers can't stop them. As police officers stop them now, then conduct search. They don't see anything incriminating. Anything will go make them talk, say this person you are a bad boy.
Carry and go.
But they can't still carry and go one place where we say people not to they come from front, they not to they come from back. They tell them making open in bank app. As he open up, they can see around 2 million for there. They can begin to talk, say he must drop something before he come out. The guy say drop something as how. I not do anything now. Which one be say you say me will drop? But they can't begin to threaten them, say your eye will see your ear. And then the only way your eye will see your ear now for mirror now. Or they cut your ear come out.
Yes.
He say he can't begin to fear. Last, then give her account number when he go transfer to. Now so he transfer 153,000. But the good thing be say he quickly put the information out there and the police can't act quickly. You go notice say in the recent past, the police don't they try clean house.
Yes.
Now why sometimes we go see say they say some police officers then do ceremony where they come out their ranking, they say orderly room trial, they pursue them and the likes. But this one they don't take a step further because the DPO of Ogudu and also the one when they Okoko because they don't have this kind of story happen for Okoko. They don't tell them say make them come out for that position because the CP don't talk and say if you no go fit, they're responsible for your men. Or if these people know, if you know, say, if these people do nonsense, me self go follow chop the koboko. You go begin the chook eye. Nothing like excuse say, oh, my man, I sent them out. I did not know what was going on. Now if you say, as then they outside where you send them, you go they make phone call, they say, Abego, well now they you go one know where they at every time. And when this kind of information come out, you go act quickly. Make it not be say until the Oga for Lagos police can't hear this particular action. So I believe say this one a good one. And I go like appeal to people where we say don't submit themselves to the process to become police officers. If you don't want to do the work, you get process where we say you go leave the work. Nothing like they are not really ending well. They are also trying. If you don't want to do the work, don't do the work. If you decide say you want to become police officer in this case because of this situation, do your work as it's supposed to be. If you're not happy with the salary where they pay you, then leave them come out. But most importantly, government also need to understand say if you put people inside uniform, can't give them gun. Even if they then decide say they won't do them of their own free will. Training and retraining, they're very, very important. Then the remuneration, the money when these people supposed to collect, at least it's supposed to carry. You don't go carry assault rifle, give person, so that when the person see anybody will look fresh, he go just be vex.
Not true.
Maybe out of the wickedness of his heart, or out of saying go look say, why this person fresh and me I not fresh? It's not good now. It's not good.
At all. Okay, Ochuko, you see anything for you where you want to look quickly?
Of course, they
Oh yeah,
now.
sharp. Because of time.
First of all, we shall probably go that top gist
now.
again.
Now.
Plenty. Make it not be like say we're not happy say the science student loan.
Okay.
Very, very sweet. But I think say consultation is supposed to be number one thing. One to another, they notice with this administration and say that they put the cart first before they go back to join board. Like Prepare talk before now. Now I'm waiting ASUP, CASU, the express doubt over student loan.
Okay.
Now still that part at the
Not
one
there,
touch.
okay.
Now, once you look this thing critically, you go find out say a lot of O's there, there's still plenty inside. Not be to rush sign up. Oh, it could be like say we did quick at trying to score cards so that they will see also how we don't try without properly sitting down. Make her talk like Shukude. There was excuse me, speaking.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
What they call environmental endoscotomy. Because he switch for abroad. Me say he go switch here. How your system they run? True. You go settle down, look your own system, look in the past, different things where they don't put in place like this. How he end up. Like Prepare talk, anchor borrowers program, farmer. Good idea for paper is sweet.
Yeah.
But the implementation, you see a lot of people discharge you with the money.
They're wrong.
Some say people they go marry plenty wife. Some say, hey, COVID just come. Some say flood, full and yes, where pursue them. So you see plenty talk at the end of the day what happened. Total loss over 500 billion. Gone. So waiting go make this one work. Then we ask ourselves questions, not be to just bless our president. Don't they try yourself, they sign all of them. No, sit down, critically look at. Make sure say we don't put plenty things in place so we say we don't talk. At the end of the day, now just conduit pipe for the benzomement to some people. Because now just to enrich some people. Where sit down on top of them. Steady knifing. Now there you go see some people who say they not even go school self and then they collect loans steady. At the end of the day, who go checkmate them after 5 or 6 years?
Wow.
Who go checkmate them? So many just sit down, not be to rush now. Calm down. Look the system first before we start to do some kind of things. Make us just shook man for lawmakers smart, not go talk much.
Oh yeah, quickly.
Make we allow the house normally, legally, constitutionally, now the house go choose. This kind lobbying where we say president go lobby who go be the Senate number one man. That pattern not help us. Now make us get reverse stamp. So make the house, all of them are matured men. Make them choose who they want make run them. It not concern will. Now the house are fair. But make only them choose who go run the seat.
Okay. All right. At least you don't touch the matter for here because it did the next paper. Quickly, The Guardian, they carried that one for here. Lawmakers edgy in last-minute battle for the Senate leadership. Everybody, they choke for there. Other matters where they hear, they say indigent students to access education loans as Tinubu signs law. We don't dissect that matter where we at least you understand them now. 52% of Nigerian professionals considering migration. Survey uncovers 52%, which above half. Everybody want want to move. Beyond that here, we see about 500 billion naira lost to anchor borrowers program, at least. Ochukodon chuk eye for this more. And we say heavy rains leave Lagos roads in shambles. Not be swimming pool be this, not be fish pond. Na road be that. Not be, as you see, for the water pothole. No, this is bigger than pot. Constitutionality of fines by NBC, other agencies, and they say former Italian Prime Minister Berlusconi dies at 86. Chukudi.
Fresh.
Let's go.
It's very unfortunate. Say sometimes when we the reason government matter,
yes,
people they reason I'm like say, may we just enjoy, may we share them. You understand? Everybody collect your own. Because now your turn now. Yes. Tomorrow, if it not be your turn, and then now wait till you collect today now you go use all your side. It's really very, very unfortunate. And the way they call money for this country without respect, you don't get anywhere for this world where you will call 500 billion. Where you no go, you must respect the money now. And there was 500 billion. You have to call it. It's half a trillion naira. How much we spend for subsidy? Or in all the years, 500 billion. Now you've been talk say this idea they laudable. Make we find money, give people when don't come out, tell us say they go need support.
Yes.
We can't support them. These people can't they use that support flexing. It's not good now. And sometimes this now point out to the fact say now beginning we get, now starting we get, we not get ending. Now gra. You do big ceremony, call everybody come, you go speak big English. Oh, we are going to ensure that we rise by lifting others. we are going to do this, we are going to do that. Then you can't share money. When you reach to pay the money, people will come begin to give you story.
Excuse.
They use mosquito, they do excuse. Mosquito suck the juice when they inside the cassava. Now why you supposed carry one container, now half bag, now you carry, oh, I'm sorry, forgive me. Or container say, go, your sins are forgiven.
Money don't
come
go.
back. Money don't go. You not supposed to be like that now. See what they discuss here. Over 500 billion. Just go like that. And which person account won't write down? Now the account of the country. Where we need money to do things when they're very, very important. For country where we say anything where you plant go grow.
Yeah.
Yet we give people money, make them do business, they do the business anyhow. We not see the result. Food security still be problem inside Nigeria.
But Chukwudi, you no go blame them. Now some of these people will take this loan. Now insecurity still make them no fit access to pay back the loans. Most of them they not fit go their farms because of insecurity. Not be their fault. Some of them they no go fit blame them. Some of them rain ravage their. Remember that flood? That flood happened last year. Flood.
Most of the people who access this loan, they're not be even the right farmers. Trust me on this one. 90% of them not be farmers. Now because they're near corridors of power.
Very quickly, make
they write their name for list.
Okay.
So I hear this story. Yes, they write their name for list and they collect pogri.
Okay.
They collect pogri.
Yes.
They find who be farmer. Go give us small tea. So okay, we'll snap your picture. Okay. We'll snap your poultry. We'll snap your farm. We'll call you and
say agents.
They be loan agents. And they were very sharply. Make a talk with the where rainfall. Where rainfall, you know what thing they happen for inside Lagos State now. Very good. Then they did the survey way they up. Because I don't say all of on our way they inside this building. On a follow for the 52% of professionals, so if on a get on our way, all of on a go jackpot leave this country. All of on not just saying off on a day.
If we do a poll here now,
if we do a poll here now, maybe 100% of the professionals go free jackpot. Now this, as sad as it is, Cheku they go first. As sad as it is, this is not the reality of what they happen to Nigerian brains.
Very sad.
Those who are supposed to put their brain to work for Nigeria, they carry those brains them. They go better another country. We just did. I just say make a touch like that one, make we know.
Okay, make I just look this one, whether anything they here we will never see quickly. The Vanguard, know which ones in cancelling employment of 12,000 civil servants. Now Governor Aliyah talked that one. June 12th, INEC APC dishonored Abiola's memory, says PDP. Other stop eating pomo. Yes, we go talk that matter for our top story there. And other matters we they hear. Inauguration power show as 10th and National Assembly gets on the way today. At least we don't know that one they share it. And many other things within the papers. Well, my people, time don't reach. We'll go hear from you. Go open phone lines now. Make you follow us talk. Chukudi, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Fresh.
Yes. We will come back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, big head. Oh, yeah, sorry. Where are you?
I'm at the bus stop.
Dinner is ready and mommy wants you to come home.
Come in as soon as I get a bus.
Welcome to this exciting episode of BGW Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. We delve into the minds of people with celebrated brands and careers who've turned their dreams into reality and their ideas into lucrative empires. Oh my, this is good. Emma, do you think you're going to win this?
Of course.
Binging with Game Changers. Sundays, 5:30 p.m. Showing on wazobiamax TV.
Please tell me this tea you're drinking is not from my kitchen.
This tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
Amazing, great, fabulous. So where did you get it from?
From the kitchen, of course.
But you just said it's not from the kitchen.
Because you told me to tell you the tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
Yeah, I had to lie to my boss that you fainted and I took you to the hospital.
It's all the men in your village that will faint. All your generation now men, they will faint and they will take them to hospital. What sort of demonic lie is that?
How you deceive me into a relationship, then take everything I have away?
Yeah, you're talking like a baby. Deceive you into a relationship, but I'm not standing on my own. You came to ask me out.
And you said yes, didn't you?
And I am saying no now. Is it a crime? I don't do it again.
You deny me of my conjugal duties and you think it's fair. It's not fair now. No problem. Let's sleep.
Fine.
Let's sleep.
Common Ground. Showing Wednesdays, 9 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Welcome back. Now, say lots of the Good Morning Naija show. Now you there. You don't see all that matter them where gather smoke and hot. Well, on top to read and waiting for newspaper. Time don't reach when they be say go talk your own because I don't say your body go down they do you. I want to talk on my own. No, how can they can? Well, time don't reach. Cool temper. Because small time now, 5 numbers go show on top of your screen. And when you show, choose any of the numbers, make it carry colors. When you call us, I bet make just let you know, say quench the voice of your TV so that we get clean and clear conversation without show and right? So quench the voice of your TV. And when you call us again, too, now only 60 seconds, now you get to use talk your mind. Try. Make you gather everything where you want talk in 60 seconds. And when you finish your talk in 60 seconds, try make you no cost personal or use any bad word at all. So make you also let you know, say, WhatsApp line there available. Now, only message you go send to the WhatsApp number. Send only message to the WhatsApp number. No call the WhatsApp line at all. What social media handles they to ABC go feed drop your comment. YouTube, they there. So for the chat session for YouTube, they there. Send your messages through YouTube. We go see them. We go read them for inside the studio here. Twitter and Instagram also they. We go read and take your message from inside here. Make sure we go give Ochiko. Make you give us the matter then we gather with well this morning. Ochiko.
Based on the basis, the first story where they our hand here on top, the top story. Nigeria don't issue a lot. They say Nigeria, they don't ring bell. Allah, they don't shout well. On top of, say, disease, don't bust out. They can't draw ear, they won't say, make we not eat pomo. Oh, my almighty
see
pomo.
the picture, eh?
Say, make we not eat pomo. Pomo. Okay. NSCDC, 6 citizens, say make citizens them involved for inside the tackling of insecurity for inside our Obodo, Nigeria. And the third story with our hand here. Plateau State, they said that they owe 11 billion naira in salary arrears. Who they talk on? Now moved Wang. Now open their yam shopping mart, they talk on. Subsidy, NUT, parents, the default reduction in school days. Subsidy, NUT, that is Nigeria Union of Teachers, and parents them. Papa and mama, they say kaka, they not like the way those state governor and some of the governors reduce school days. They're not like them at all. Make we start to put the flesh with the inside all the Tory one by follow.
All right, the first one where they here, we are no say go chuck everybody. They talk the Nigerian government, they don't issue fresh alert, fresh warning over the possible outbreak of a bacterial disease that affects both animals and human beings. For inside statements where they issue, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, now they talk this one, they say this zoonotic disease that is known as anthrax has now been confirmed within the West African sub-region, which means they don't see them for this area, specifically northern Ghana, bordering Burkina Faso and Togo. For the statement, which was signed by the permanent secretary of the ministry, Ernest Umakehi, in talk say they advise Nigerians against the consumption of hides. That's what they call them, aka pomo. say make we no dey chop pomo, smoked meat and bush meat to avoid possible spread. As it be so, for the interview where he gets, the ministry's Director of Information, Joel Oruche, in confirmed that the authenticity of these statements and urge Nigerians made their heed to the advice to say make we know the chop pomo, smoked meat and bush meat. As for now, because this thing, be like say it don't they enter the area. The statement, he also emphasized that the consumption of hides poses a serious risk until the situation don't they under control. So for the meantime, make we know they chop pepper pomo.
Adejoh, I beg, it be like say TD go flash that picture of that pomo again where they don't spice with pepper well. Adejoh, I want you to look at that picture very well again. You say that picture of that pomo. TD, help us.
I shall
flash
not.
That picture of that pomo again.
My eyes
if you
shall
see the
not.
way, see the way the thing melts for inside the pepper like this.
Please, can I have water? I don't chop already. You may have use water, press this pomo that way. I
make her take toothpick, they pick up from the
And at this round type, now they did very interesting. All right, my people, and I don't hear that matter. Well, we enter inside the next one. They grant. As we say, the Commandant General of the National of the NSCDC, will be the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. You don't tell Nigerians, say all of us make we join hand and body together to help the government to be in power like this to use fight security for inside the country. Meaning, say to use make sure to make security kajad and make insecurity run away for inside our country. Dr. Audi na be name. He talk this one for inside Abuja while he be say they knack to a small story to the people then we did for inside the core. For the core headquarters, their national headquarters, as he be say they be the mark Democracy Day for the June 12 yesterday. As he can't talk, say it is very important that everybody join hand and body together to support the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and every policy we be saying bring in place so that it go feel work. And say it is important make everybody join hand and body together to use it fight this corruption so that everything go catch out for inside the country. Director, Public Relations of the NSCDC National Headquarters, CC Olushola Odumosu, now he talk this one. He said Dr. Audi note say security agencies them say they require the cooperation and support of citizens so that they go fit effectively make sure say our country they nationally secured. Meaning say we will get national security only when you put hand, and they will put hand, everybody put hand to make sure say if you see something, you say something and you act when you say something. That's now we see him talk.
All right, Governor Caleb Mofwang of Plateau State, he don't come as I call Toko. He said the state government, they owe workers about 11 billion naira akpalakpala as salary arrears. The government talked this one for inside, the governor talked this one for inside one town hall meeting when he be say Plateau radio television owed for Jos. The meeting, the theme unpacking the new vision, might be the theme of the meeting. And the organizer as part of the activity to mark 2023 Democracy Day for inside the state. He called the Yano, he said out of the wage bill of 2.9 billion naira for February, only 900 million naira, now they don't pay. He said as of now, he dey tell Plateau people, say without anything like politicking for inside the matter, he said that they owe salary up to May to the tune of about 11 billion naira. He called the talk, he said, what he inherit for inside the coffer of the state now 1.1 billion naira. And therefore, he said we are going to start in a difficult way. He called the talk, say, he said the challenges when he be say income inside office come meet from the immediate past administration. He said he still include strike by the civil service, which in the talk say he go make sure say he try make he resolve them. He say but as at now he never still resolve them. But the question when me I want to ask, should be the person who just come up from power, he never run, he still there alive. Then they fear to arrest them. Say okay, where this money? Then they fear to arrest them. to just come paper, cut talk, say, see what the state they hold, see what this one they hold. But they're not, they are, call them, come back, say, why would they hold like this? We support the P. May they arrest them. Why did they call tell us?
Another question we go ask now, why almost all the governors who leave office now get one big basic or the other way they including the one where they say 40 motor they collect for in compound, 40 motor for the compound. The state see they borrow money.
Question they ask. Why they not they fit arrest them to ask question if they find them guilty? At least the community not they get
yes, no. Yes, no.
Why they not they arrest them? That means
you go arrest person because of say the person borrow money. Because I mean borrowing money.
Judiciously, did you spend the money judiciously? That is the question.
The governor of Abia State to collect $50 million just before he won't come out. Say he won't use build road.
He won't build road.
You understand? So the question, Governor Matewale, Zamfara State, should be in 40 vehicles when they collect for him. Yes. That state says still they owe. The person will take over from say plenty money there, where they owe.
At the end of the day, like say the law gets some people when he go arrest. It gets some people when they go look down, so okay. It be like say now.
God hand go
again, now normal, now turn by turn. No, now turn by turn because me to a fist do. If I arrest you now, if I come out now, they call the fist arrest me. So we know we
but
safe.
incidentally, waiting on you
that is wrong.
Because when they come in for 2019, 2015, most of them also been complaining. Say the people who didn't leave borrow money for them.
Yeah.
Now they don't leave. They still leave more Igbese for people they take over from. These people now, if they want pass, now they go still leave more Igbese for people. It be like saying like
circle of corruption.
They go round.
11 billion. I'm sorry, 11 billion.
No. In salaries alone.
Salaries alone.
Hey. Never talk of more money.
Okay, the final matter with our hand, this one we would like we just drop, and they say teachers and parents they don't express their reservations about move by some state governments them to reduce the number of school days in a week because of the whole from 5 to 3, because of the whole the subsidy removal and how the thing they push a lot of weight on top parents and families there when not to get money, and how they cause a lot of expenses on top them. But the teachers and the parents them don't come and say this thing no go they good in the end, though. Say make them live them the way they be, make they find other ways to take cushion the effect for the families. Make it no be like say this one where they want to reduce the school days to from 5 to 3, it go affect the students. They no go fit day productive enough, or they no go fit learn enough. Now waiting they look be this, say make them find other ways to check this matter. So, how you see him?
So Adejoh, make I quickly put much for this one because the governor of Edo State, he been come announce say Oga Obaseki, say civil servants now for the state go to work only for 3 days a week.
3 days, yes.
Because of the subsidy matter, because money no day where they go to use the pay transport come work every day. And as on top of that 3 days a week, you go increase the minimum wage to 40,000 naira, right? And then just before the weekend, now be say the Oga Patakota the commissioner for education for inside the state come join her and come talk to, because people come they say if other civil servants work 3 days a week, what's going to happen to teachers? Because them say the civil servants, especially primary and secondary school teachers for the school state schools them. So now you can come and come to say schools now they go to work they go to schools only 3 times a week, and I want to make parents on the complain. But me I go like talk say I think we really need to review our curriculum for inside this country. In fact, our curriculums and don't they overdue for review. Because if you look the way they used to teach our children, they like say they pack plenty book just choke our children for head. For instance, if you take a look at children when they between age 0 to 5, or even from 5 to 6 when they day school, for if not abroad, they play half of the time, school half of the time. They need they carry plenty book, choke them like that. I can tell you categorically, say get as they go use adjust the curriculum in a way where be say those 2 days they go day off. Assignments and other activities where they go do go fit also keep them busy till when they go come back to school. So not be do or die affair. Not be only when you enter classroom now you don't learn. Not be only when pikin enter classroom now they learn. So except if you say we just get very conventional mindset. Say
we
if
like
you not do them the olden days style,
we
don't go do them like that. I don't understand. Different ways, don't they? Children when they go school, just give sometimes they lead them to just color. To them, now learning be that to them.
Of course.
You understand? So not be every time we must follow the normal conventional way of learning. We go say, okay, if not be that way, children never learn.
All right, make we just open our phone lines so that our people that go join us, make we for talk all these matters then. We be say don't bust out on top the front page of newspaper and our top story. Time don't reach to open our phone line so that you self you go chook your mouth for inside the talk and you feel also send us a WhatsApp message. And all our YouTubers themselves, make una start to send us the conversation for YouTube, the tutorials for body. Oh yeah, more than they bring the message so that we go to read them one by follow.
Monday, good morning.
My people.
We greet you especially.
And good morning.
We greet you, sir.
And I'm not online now. It says the one in there.
She did here.
My greeting to her.
Thank you.
Okay.
Number one, let me just start straight away. The president told say number one, say the subsidy when they remove will not be in vain, which we agree. Let's watch and see. The second one, that is signed education student loan.
Yeah.
My question in that student loan, those people that are clapping, everybody that are clapping, they sign student loan. All of them, I put it to them that now free education that they go school. You go school with free education, you are giving student loan that they will repay within 3 months. Students that are not working are going to repay it. Another thing that I hope that student loan is not from subsidy money. They will remove it. I will not hear story that students collected loan from that subsidy money. They couldn't refund the money. That is why one story or the other, they couldn't build refinery. That is what I'm hoping, that it won't happen, that they will not. Because now we started calculating subsidy per day. If you ask me how much have Nigerians saved, according to what they say they are saving, spending in a month, I have calculator, I'm a mathematician. So for 15 days, I know how much they have saved. For 1 month, we know how much they will save. The loan they want to give, can they make free education for students? Somebody that is not working, you are asking to come and collect loan, and they're asking them to bring 2 civil servants. The student loan issue, I hope it will not go like school feeding issue during the Buhari administration. That they say they are feeding students. I don't know the student they are feeding, whether invisible students or not. I hope student loan will not work like that. But there is God. If somebody that go with free education and not telling students to go and collect loan to school, let's watch and say thank you.
Thank you, Monday.
Thank you, Monday. I feel what you talk just now.
Yes, sir. We got another
caller.
Jerry.
Yes, I greet you now.
We
Jerry,
greet you
good morning.
specially.
Yes, Adejoh.
Sir?
Since when them bomb me, I think I don't spend some days on earth. Make I call on days. Because since when them bomb me, I never see where government support the citizen. If this one won't come out, he go say, make we support government. I will never support government reach. Is Nigeria not calm for you and I, so? We carry placard, we not do anything. So it is time for government to support us. If this one won't talk, make we support government. What we go do again to support government? We no riot, we no do anything. Make them support us too now. Because everybody now is to his own. If they hustle to buy food, they hustle to even eat. If they hustle to get job, if they hustle to pay school fees, so where government, they support us. And some people, they thief a billion. Because you rule Nigeria for 4 years or for 8 years, and they are still alive. We need somebody that will take the bull by the horn. These people are not spirit. They say fuel subsidy. Who are these people? Then they are alive now. May God help us.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. Jerry talk on very strong word.
Talk strong word,
We always support government.
Make government
will
support
support us as a people.
Good morning, my good people. Good morning.
Daniel from Congo, welcome.
All the way from Congo.
How on a day this morning?
We day here. We day Nigeria.
I'm happy that everybody is now complete in the studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So I want to comment on the student loan of a thing.
Oh, yeah, now.
You know, people have been complaining since this administration started that it's like they just spontaneously then go wake up, then go make decision. They not go see anybody to tell them on the long run, what will be the effect of this. So the anchor borrower scheme, they rush into it, they rush out, they lose money. Nigerians are not people that you give stipend to. Nigerians are hardworking and we are very intelligent people. In the whole of black race around the world, I see that Nigeria be number one when it comes to people where they get sense, people where they hardworking, people where they intelligent. Nigeria no need anybody to borrow us money or to give us handouts. What people need, create an enabling environment, make people feel work, see the dividend of their hard work and their labor. And they should stop stealing money. Everybody will do well. But when you see that you're giving people loan, and after 2 years they have to pay back, if they don't get job, some go they frustrated, they will even hang themselves or kill themselves because of say they will fear say they will go arrest them or they will come carry their parents because they know we pay the loan where they use school. We never reach that level where they're supposed to give us loan. Now the thing when I see for that matter be that.
All right.
Thank you well,
very
Daniel.
much. Thank you very much.
Well articulated.
Well articulated. Olisa.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Greet you.
Good morning. Happy New Day.
Same.
Me, I want just talk about this thing. The gas where them talk say it don't go down. Don't let me lie for you. I always say something. Say our government is media project, not physical project. I still see gas 6 kg for 4,400, and they say it's 3. See why these people always lie. And two, let me talk about the Pomo where they talk say Pomo. Later now you go here say Lagos or any state government go talk say they borrow money to treat the disease, to take care of the disease. You know this thing is casual. If they just mention something from abroad, for another country, now here we go say they borrow money to tackle the disease. We know what is happening now. Because this government, Nigerian government, all of them are the same thing. This one go then go say this one borrow money for them. So why can't you go and harass the person? Well, like one musician thought, arranging government, all these things are arranging. It's just ordinary talk. They will talk, they will leave you down. Have you ever to go and sentence any ex-governor, ex-senator to life imprisonment? Just on that, they will say pardon. You go say headache day, then go leave them. That's all what we see in Nigerian government. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Olisa. Make we jump into some messages they don't they pour in. Make I see if I feel they read them sharply. They say in Nigeria, can thief man catch thief man? Unless thieves in Nigeria totally repent, they can catch the thieves in Nigeria. Okay, now Chief Wilson West from Rivers 9, they send us that one. Say good morning, wazobiamax. God go bless on our people richly for what you people are doing. And you guys know the truth that the Bible says, okay, in John 8:32, know the truth and the truth shall set you free. My people for Wazobia TV, you are free from trouble. See prayer. Amen. Oh, we are free. All right. They say good morning, Wazobia. How on a night? This student loan thing, on a sure say the thing go work so because the law where they attached to Ram. Bolaji from Satellite Town. I talk this one. Thank you very much, Bolaji. Good morning, Wazobia. My name is Christopher. Why be say every new president will come seats, new disease go follow them come. Now you talk that one. All right, make we see. Una good morning. My name is Esther from Oshogbo, Osun State. You people should keep doing the good work. May God bless this country. Thank you very much, Esther. Good morning, my people. Do you know that Nigeria rulers are comedians and jokers? Why you talk so? It is a highly great shock that an incredible statement, if Bola Tinubu can appoint a civil engineer as CBN governor. Well, while he will not rush into signing law and the education loan, but that the poor Nigerians will never have access to. This is a perfect display of round peg in square holes. All right, Nigeria case has become pathetic. The question is now, is there really hope of getting it right for this country? Josephine from Koshofe, 9 send us this one. Make we see. They say, good morning, Wazobia people. The process of getting the student loan should be kept simple. The tertiary school administration letters and NIN are sufficient documents. Government job is automatically provided to ensure repaying Michael from Abuja. Okay, Michael, thank you very much. Good morning. Now, wow, I am a lover of Pomo. As an elderly person, we are advised to do away with beef. We only eat fish and Pomo. I hope we can detect what the poisonous Pomo, where the poisonous Pomo is coming from and destroy it immediately before it gets into the market. God save us. This is now AY. 9 send us this one. Una, good morning. My name is Senator Leonard. The student loan, welcome idea, but country never grow, reach that level to me, and an avenue for more thievery. How many students put hand for their chest, say, if we get work, even in 3 years after service, so they won't take pay, how they won't take payback, make them make employment the priority first before they give people loan. Now wetin dey talk.
Exactly.
Make employment first.
Create infrastructures. Create infrastructures. Jobs go plenty.
Yes.
One person graduate, they rest assured.
Say you go see job.
The way Nigeria be in the early 80s and 70s. Even from school, you don't get job.
Yes.
Even from your IT, they don't already pay you. Say this one.
You go continue for
we
here.
go just send that go to school, but go complete it. They come back to this place. So.
All right, Mark, look what I go pay attention to some YouTube messages. Irene Zejude say, God bless you, Mr. Chuku, for your great and sincere analysis. Imagine Pre defending goods farmers. Now, what for Nigeria? I have been paying my student loan for over 5 years, and there is job here. That is where you did job there, and you pay your student loan. So now, what they talk about? So where the job for here over 5 years, this still they pay.
Wow.
But the job for here, where we go get and we go they use they pay.
Wow.
I mean, when at 2 years, then give you here
Like
to
2
use
years,
your
they
own
give you.
finish, right? Okay. Everything in Nigeria is a scam. And only God know why they talk like this. I'm a text and I send this one. He say, my good people of Wazobia, I greet you now on a good morning. We greet you too. Abiodun Kuka say, I greet everybody in the house here. We greet you too. Ijoma Kalu say, if they reduce school days, then Eastern states will do 2 days, having in mind that Mondays are already out of it because of sit at home, right? Okay, and Abiodun Kuka say the process of obtaining the student loan, they too ridiculous. Now, waiting you talk. Johanna Agbanaji say this now also scam. No, now. Abiodun can say, though Oga Presido gets good intention for this country, based on his moves since assumption of office, and also as reflected in his June 12 speech yesterday, I pray the matter will not be frustrated. Now, waiting you talk. And the Johanna can say, student loan, na conduit pipe to steal. And I not just get one small confidence like this. One small one.
Let's take Alex. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Wazobia TV, my people.
We greet you, Alex.
We greet you, Alex.
Adejoh, good morning, sir.
I greet you specially.
Happy prepare. Good morning, sir. Be precious, sir. Be prepare. Which one?
Na precious, so na then Christian me prepare.
Sister prepare.
Na precious.
Oh, Juko. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well done, sir.
I greet you, sir.
Oh, God, what is the apple for this our country, Nigeria? Okay, I don't hear. What is the apple for this our country where we did?
Okay, like say
Alex they try hear himself for TV, they hear himself for
Alex
phone at the same time. So
Alex
you need to work like that. A pure example of you can't serve two masters at the same time.
No, you have to choose one. Choose ye this day who you shall serve.
Wait, to civil servants, even if they give them 3 days to go they work for house, not mean say they're not going to work for house the other 2 days.
You go to work from home.
Yes. So which light they get to they wanted to work, and they get laptops. And they get fax machine in case, okay, they get to sign some kind of document to send almost immediately. They get those infrastructure from house, or they won't just make them just go house, go start business. Because normally some of them, I go see that they even break for office normally before. So now, they won't give them the freedom, so just go house, go do another thing. I don't know why those when a lot of them, they think through process. Before they talk. If we waste it on here, if they think all these things, I don't know. Maybe they don't think.
So, what do you go rather them do? What do you rather make the governor do? Make him tell us they must come 5 times a week. With which money?
They're not fit.
What do you go rather make the governor do?
There are better ways to do
like
all
what
these
ways
things.
now? As we think, now we could sing the cap. What do you advise the governor to do?
Why we're
because
thinking,
money no dey to over add money to them now. So what
why
do
we're thinking about it? Make we take break.
But you go thinking don't.
They don't want to prefer the solution because
Make we
time
take
not
break.
dey
No
because
worry,
we
you
talk
prefer this solution.
Right,
We will take break. When we come back, Ochukwu will give us the solution for the governors on what they could do to the civil servants so they know go they work 3 times a day. But we
Special advisor.
Special advisor.
He named there for the 20 list.
He did, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Come back after this break. No go anywhere.
This is the University of Africa. Here, everybody has a degree of something. But the most important qualification is imagination. A reason to imagine is slay. His reason is to be the GOAT. Theirs is to take the beat and make it lit. They want to test edgy till it is fire. Their reason for imagination is to add riz in style. And their reason for imagination is just stunt. So no matter what your situation, just use your imagination.
Mazobuka, I hope your wife is not the one controlling you.
Me? A red captain. Oriak.
You're welcome.
You go in, let me finish. I will join you.
Mercy! Let's go home. Mercy!
Uncle, are you not happy that I'm back?
I'm happy. Oh.
Why is your face not happy?
That is how God designed my face. Oh.
Honey, did it shock you? You are the one with the cutlass now. What are you doing behind me?
See, it is called the element of surprise.
To the front,
Mr. Lawansi! No, it is that Mr. Lawansi. I am not. Oh, my name is Ismail Suleiman Dan Guruguru. This is my right hand. This is my right hand. If I hit this boy with a 7 days, he will not rise.
So that boy is coming.
Which boy is coming?
He's coming.
No, it's not as if I'm afraid though. No, I just want you to know it's not as if I'm afraid.
Mr. Lawson Show, showing Wednesday, 5 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
All right, welcome back, country people. Now, still the Good Morning Niger show, and we're here to settle all the matter once and for all. I like as I take around that matter because, yes, this is a conversation where people don't talk about and different perceptions, the different ideas. Self don't they follow the matter. People they talk on different sides as well. And now we say we could carry the matter can give and make una know as it take be. Make we finalize the issue. What will they talk about this morning? Now the unveiling of Nigeria Air. This conversation be say, okay, why the rush to unveil this Nigeria Air? Wetin happen? The people talk say they see the plane today, they not see them again. Wetin they share for there? Which money they put involved? Different figures they come outside as the conversation they go on. People say na this amount, people say na that amount. Now we say make we settle the matter as it be. We get better guests will go join us discuss this matter in the online via Zoom. In an investigative journalist, and he get very, very better idea on top this level. He get better knowledge of what's really being shared on top this whole controversy around the Nigerian Air. Now, Oga David Tunde, now they follow us talk live on top Zoom. Make I just check whether our Oga don't join us. Oga David, good morning.
Good morning.
Aha, we happy say you take out time to join us this morning to discuss this matter. Make Nigerians feel no waiting truly happen on top this whole Nigerian Air conversation. But before we start the yarning, we get one small video we would like to play for Nigerian people that made them see as the conversation being taken off from there. And make we hear from the horse's mouth regarding this matter. Then we will come back, follow you talk as it be. Make we check out this small video. Will they come?
AOC, owned by Ethiopian Airlines, is known to Nigerian laws and the NCAA. They are permitted to come in as either scheduled passenger, charter, or cargo. Now they have to come if they are coming under one of the three. So they came on charter. Charter that don't mean that anybody paid for anything. And there was a motion to vacate that court order immediately by our councils. But I am not court. I cannot determine here on TV whether there is contempt of court or none. I think I leave that one to the courts. But certainly there was a motion in place to vacate that order. So allowing for there is a company called Nigerian Air with shareholding. Just like Air Peace has announced that they have acquired 70% of Antigua and Barbuda National Airline. It's the same way they are acquiring 70%. It's the same way that Ethiopian are acquiring 49%. And this Nigerian Air is known to Nigerian laws. Once it starts operation, it will be flying. Nobody stops Max Air or Airpeace or Ibom to go and buy shares in Lufthansa or to invite Lufthansa to buy 49% of their own. So whether they should do operations locally, yes, they should, because they are a Nigerian company. And the Nigerian law allows you to come and own 100% of business. 100% of a business in Nigeria as a foreigner. There's nothing wrong with that. Regarding tax holiday, in the initial outline business case, there was allowance that they should be given some tax incentives. Because at that time, aviation became the fastest growing sector of the economy. So Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning thought that by giving them some tax incentives, just like they've done to Dangote, for example, or to anybody, a pioneer, that will help them to continue to participate and contribute to the GDP of Nigeria. But that has since been removed. That was in the initial OBC, but now currently there is no tax break or tax holiday for Nigeria Air Limited. They will operate within the same tax laws that everybody is operating. But like you, they are going to operate within a special economic zone that we established, and they will enjoy those taxes like every other person. So they enjoy the same like Airpeace or Ibom or anybody. And remember, Dr. Abati, we have promoted these local airlines beyond anybody had done. 50% of all the airlines today in Nigeria flying were licensed to fly during my tenure under Buhari government. So we have supported them in that direction. And we have also supported them by removing taxes, removing customs duties, and removing VAT on aircraft and spares. That has been unprecedented. It's support for national our airlines in Nigeria, which we did. For the takeover of the airline, 3 aircraft in the name of Nigeria Air with the 5 November registration, which means with the Nigerian registration, will commence the operations once the AOC is ready. But that on that Friday, there will be an aircraft, Nigerian aircraft, that will come in to do the unveiling, to showcase what it is, as part of their marketing strategy. And the aircraft came in and did that, and they created the necessary hype they wanted to create as their own business. And I want to tell you that, look, now there are 2 things here. I think perhaps people should understand that some people now own Nigeria Air Limited, as against at the time when the government was trying to push the idea. Now they have shareholding, and they decide to do whatever marketing they want to do in their own style, so long as they are within our laws. So the aircraft that they say is an Ethiopian register, yes, it is. And they will not come and keep the airplanes here pending when the AOC and everything is ready before they commence flight. We've seen airlines in Nigeria did so. I give you an example. Recently, we've seen Rano kept aircraft for about 2 or 3 months on the ground doing nothing, waiting to start operations. And we've also seen an Airpeace at the time. He came to us and asked that he wanted us to permit him to be going to America, China, London, everywhere. We all gave him the permit to go. And he brought in 2 777s. He was paying leases of about maybe $250,000 per one. So which is $500,000 he was paying per month for the 2 aircraft. And he kept them for 18 months. And that is $9 million. And didn't go anywhere. And by the time he was ready to start, his landing gear was due, his engine was due. Depending on what it is that was due, if you put together another maybe $10 million. So he was starting that business with minus $19 million. Who does that? These Ethiopian people, they are masters of the game. They have been in the business for 77 years. They also have post-profit during COVID. Last year, they post-profit of $1 billion. They're the only airline with Qatar that post-profit during COVID. So they wouldn't come and keep the aircraft waiting for the AOC to happen before they start flying. But once you say the AOC is ready, the aircraft are ready. If they agree they want to give it to Ethiopian to do, it's fine for them. It's not our case. If they agree to give it to somebody in Keflavik or somebody in Morocco to do it for them, it's their business. But I know that part of our roadmap here in Nigeria, we have established an MRO, which is coming soon, maintenance repair overhaul facility, which is coming soon, which they can leverage upon. So it's the owners. You cannot tell Airpeace you must go to social location to maintain your aircraft. It's their business. So it's the business of the owners. How much have Ethiopian Airlines paid? I have answered the question earlier on, that they will pay equal to 49% of their money. And the total I told you is $200 million. the capitalization. So they will pay 49% of that, and the rest will pay. Everybody will pay his own shareholding. Also, at the time that we were driving the process, before we found the investors, during the OBC, we said, and it must be so, that all the crew, the pilots, the engineers, the cabin crew, will be Nigerians. So long as there is a competent Nigerian licensed to exercise his license on that type of aircraft, it will be a Nigerian. So Nigeria first. That's what we agreed. Who are going to be holding the management of the airline? It is an airline, it is a company. The owners of the company will decide who owns which position that will pay them value for their money. In my opinion, that Nigeria Air Limited, a company known to Nigerian law, will operate within the laws of Nigeria and ensure there is value for money. But what we put in place is that to ensure that majority, maybe 95% of the airline must remain Nigerian. Perhaps the airline will get advantage because government has a stake in it.
All right.
Yes.
We say make we play that one, maybe people get better understanding.
Just a clearance, just to clear the air. This interview happened on Sunday evening, around 4 o'clock for Arise Television with Dr. Ruben Abati, and now here him being come to respond to all the things the way be saying been done here for social media, we be say they talk about and they want so be say they talk for the House Committee for inside National Assembly. So David, I don't know whether you still there. David, you there?
Yes.
Okay, so for inside that interview, clearly, you could say some things that we be say, according to your investigation being come out, in being talk say, no be true. One, in talk say, the AOC actually don't pass stage 1. Whereas you stay for now, you still the stage 1. 2, he also talk, talk a few more things. Then, in land that accusation, maybe that one no follow. A German accusation on top the Oga Nolim, where he be say been talk say the whole matter na fraud. You understand? And then we know say we don't get a couple of reaction to also some of the things when you talk. For instance, APs too don't come react. Say no time when be say them gather debt up to $19 billion because of $1 million because of waiting the flight where they bring come. So I go like make you react to waiting in talk. Because now first of all, start this investigation to open Nigerians them eye for inside this matter we get to do with the Air Nigeria or Nigerian Air.
Okay, so one thing where I know they like where Nigerian government officials they do is say and they do this thing where they call gaslighting. Then go they insult person intelligence. Because it gets some kind of lies where now only small Peking you're supposed to tell that kind of lie to. That it be like say they feed bobo to small children. Now as adults, you're not supposed to tell us this kind of thing as our elected official. Now Adi Sirika come Arise Television talk say marketing strategy. Say they just unveil the investors.
Network no go let us hear you well. Okay.
All right,
okay.
Go ahead now.
Say the Ethiopian investors then bring the flight come abi just for marketing strategy. Say no be say we hire them abi. Now we see the try talk, David.
Now we talk.
Okay.
Now we talk for Arise Television. Now the problem is say for the own statement where he released that Friday when they unveiled that aircraft. If you read the statement still there for the Twitter page, you still feel go read them. It's still there up till now. But that statement, it talks say that we are grateful to God. This is the culmination of a long and arduous process and blah, blah. We're happy to present. So nowhere in that statement where it implies say, not just logo on or not just marketing. But it's in present is like say, then they unveil Nigeria aircraft. And in fact, the official invitation for the event, I read news article yesterday, people don't upload them online because the Federal Ministry of Aviation actually can't print official invitation. They can't invite many dignitaries there, maybe they can't attend this event. For that official invitation, then print them there, say that they unveil Nigeria aircraft. So first of all, I don't understand how if people come TV can't tell that kind of lie to.
So you they talk now, say outrightly and lie like that. Now we see you they talk now.
Complete lie, absolute lie. The only reason why in the talk say on a marketing strategy now, say he no expects say anybody go even fit dig into wetin do, go even fit investigate wetin do, say that aircraft no be any Nigerian aircraft, say na Ethiopian airline get am. He no believe say Nigerians even get brain reach that level, because na just low level fraud, na low level scam. He no believe say anybody go fit. If in fact the video where he upload from for his Twitter page, if you go look up when that aircraft enter, as in the video the aircraft, the tail number where they write ETAPL, he deliberately no show that tail number for that video. In fact, when it be like say the tail won't enter the camera shot, he shifts the camera. So he they hide that tail number. So he they try obviously portray say this aircraft na Nigeria Air get up. So after me, I come because me I be big boro. Now my work, I be busybody. I can't look into this thing. Say don't be any Nigeria Air get this aircraft. First of all, this aircraft is clearly registered to Ethiopian Airlines. I don't that you feel check the flight history online. It is freely available for flight radar to say this thing don't they fly Mogadishu to Addis Ababa regular service as recently as 5 days ago. And then it can't disappear for 5 days, and the next thing you know, it can't reappear for Abuja. They can't wrap Nigeria Air paintwork for him body. So what's really going on here? And then if you sabi even the smallest thing about aviation for Nigeria, you will know say any aircraft we know they registered with Nigerian registration, where they always start with 5N. That aircraft no fee they registered to a Nigerian airline. Nigerian airline, where they operate aircraft, you go always see whether na Ibom Air or na Air Peace or na any, they always start with 5N. Now the standard for Nigeria. So you say the tail license plate, they say no be 5N na ETA. This thing na Ethiopian registered. So this plate no fit belong to any Nigeria Air.
All right.
And then
Oga David, sorry to cut you. Now, the conversation about the money part, make we look that side. Because the allegation be say they spend 85 billion on top this whole project. But the former aviation minister come out say the money will they be released for this thing, now like 3 billion naira so far. So where these figures from 85 billion come out from, if you look at from waiting in talk?
So now waiting what they call semantics in the play. So on paper, you feel talk say, oh, na 5 billion in budget, na 3 billion they release.
Now they release.
In the try placement. In the try placement. So if you check the actual budget for the aviation military for that period, between 2018, push this Nigeria Air matter, that total budget, it even passed 85 billion.
Okay.
Right? So now waiting make business day on report say this man don't spend reach 85 billion.
Okay.
On top of this matter. Because apart from this Nigeria Air matter, waiting the aviation ministry they do for that period, where we say apart from salaries and everything, waiting and they do where they will spend reach 85 billion again. This Nigeria Air thing with the main capital expenditure project for that period.
Okay.
So, but if you read the actual budget, the line item, the fit talk say now only 5 billion.
Now only 5 billion.
Budget. So now semantics in the play, now in the try placement. The fact of the matter is say even past that 85 billion. The money people know if you account for now. And you know even want to answer that question. Now why he talk say, oh now only 5 billion then budget and now only 3 billion then release. But even if now 5 billion then budget and now 3 billion then release. Waiting in don't use that 3 billion do now waiting I wonder because if you talk say you don't spend between 2018 and 2023 you don't spend reach 3 billion naira on top one project. So say we suppose don't see the results of waiting that 3 billion. So but waiting you don't present to us now logo and then you talk say you don't rent office. You talk say you don't employ staff but you never see you do any staff recruitment. So where this staff where they talk, where then and then on what basis you don't recruit this staff? Because under Nigerian or international law, you suppose don't get air operator certificates. Maybe say you go pass through those 5 stages. But I showed one letter from my Twitter page a few days ago where we say for May 31, the date of the letter is May 31. as at May 31, there's still this stage 1 of this AOC, the first stage. So again, why Akon TV can't lie say they not pass that first stage? I don't know, because evidence they say now still that stage 1, they written evidence with signature, notarized letter. So again, I don't even understand why he go feed go TV, go tell that kind of lie, and then the journalist not even push back. The journalist just allow it main lightning.
Thank you, David. Hello, you there else?
Yes.
Yeah. Make we go back to part of your investigative journalism where you say you take torchlight this very matter. Now, you talk about the registration number into the plane portal, and you talk say we go clearly see say the data back to like 11 years old Boeing 737-800 belonging to Fly Ethiopia. Now, you go further again, talk say the fee, it has also briefly appeared in the color of Malawian airline. When it be say Ethiopia owned 49% of Malawian airline, that is Malawi. Now, all these things that you put, I go want me you really take your time now, just take a brief time, explain now, because the plane where they just bring up now, according to Adi Sirika, he say they're not going to just come at once. He said now gradually the plane they go come into Nigeria. So I don't know whether the one they launch or the one where they just call showcase give us. Now, I want me really explain that part to make we understand the kind of plane where they land, where they can return back based on your own investigative analysis where you put up. So make Nigerians explain what it be.
So again, they play smart when they talk say, oh, they go bring planes later. Say now just showcase, then can't showcase now. Because on paper, yes, airline investor will bring plane later, but the key issue be say, if the airline, as they call them, no get that air operator certificate, you know even if you call them an airline. So that's, for example, that's this aircraft now, for 2014, this Ethiopian airline give them Malawian airline. The reason they give them Malawian airline with their own 49% inside, they say that Malawian airline don't they fully registered. It don't get air operator certificate. Now they can't list the aircraft to Malawian airline. But this thing where they call Nigeria Air, it does not exist yet. It don't get any air operator certificate. So you don't even fit call them airline.
Okay.
So it be like say I they claim say I get bank, and then I they call investors say maybe they can't open accounts with me, but I never get CBN license. Don't be fraud with that.
So David, you know, it is part of this investigation, this whole matter where say some people don't even come talk. For instance, Oga Professor Obiora Okonkwo where be say maybe they put him out for talk for air license operators for Nigeria. Don't come also talk say no single stakeholder where it be say day for inside the CAC documentation of this Nigerian Air for CAC office. Meanwhile, Oga Sirika talk say Nigerian Air, they duly registered by CAC. So say a Nigerian company, we know say a Nigerian company, say they duly registered. So because it can't be like say there's some things we need to add up. But if they one part, so it be say they're very shocking to Nigerians. So it may be, I don't know why the person will be interviewed, I have not asked that follow-up question. Because the kind of aircraft, then what did they give the kind welcome? Where they give this kind of aircraft to come Nigeria. Now, either a brand new aircraft or, you know, that kind of things they wait for them. But I don't know whether this kind welcome, where they welcome this aircraft, this kind of unveiling where we unveil, they follow that kind of welcome and salute where they give that aircraft. That's now one. And then on the other hand, remember, if it be saying unveiling only, now we unveil. And we can't make Nigerians feel, say, better start, now don't start. So, some sort of deceit no day inside. Waiting, it be say you don't touch light come out for that matter. If it be say, you know, truly, not just unveiling, they won't come unveil as waiting and tell us. But meanwhile, another thing, now it be say we've been getting the impression about before this interview can reveal the real matter to us. Any kind of deceit no day inside this matter in any way?
So now pure deceit. First of all, that's as you call them, that water cannon salutes. Now salute wey be say that they only give either to brand new aircraft, then they welcome brand new aircraft, or maybe na special events, maybe na dignitary day inside the aircraft, or like for 2013 when Super Eagles win AFCON, and they welcome them for Abuja, and then they give that special occasion. So you don't forgive that kind of salute if you say you want to unveil logo. No be so it be. So clearly the reason why Sirika give instructions say make them give waters canon salute, we say he want to deceive people, say now the Nigeria Air or the thing we call Nigeria Air don't buy aircraft and the aircraft it is. Say he don't launch Nigeria. In fact, the day of that unveiling, he give interview for Channels TV. The video still there online. Where in talk say I have achieved 100% of my roadmap, and with this launch today, we have delivered all of our promises. Basically,
and in column launch.
He basically talks say Nigeria Air don't they up and running. Say he don't deliver 100% of your roadmap. Now waiting he use his own mouth talk, because he no really thinks that anybody go really examine the matter again. So when he come Arise TV, okay online.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what hello?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Continue.
They hear you now.
Yeah, so I don't know why Income Arise TV later can't talk another thing, because the video waiting in talk before still there online, and are just a few weeks difference. So I don't understand why person go they talk one thing today, talk something completely different 2 weeks later. I know again it be part of that gaslighting thing where I mentioned for beginning, where it be like say that they feed us bobo, like say we be small picking. Okay, this man clearly intention be say may Nigerian say he don't deliver on this promise. Say Nigeria Air don't they up and running. Now waiting in one promote be that. But as we don't catch them now, as we don't see say this plane no be any Nigeria Air get them. In fact, Nigeria Air said no even they licensed and registered. Nigeria Air no even exist. Now he can't change mouth, talk say we are just doing marketing strategy. And then may I just quickly mention as well. Okay. He can later talk say that na charter flight, and that no be him or no be Nigeria
they pay the money, yes.
They na the investors.
Yes. Maybe Ethiopian Air.
No, na them charter flights just can't showcase logo for Nigeria.
But that one when talk don't be true, because he talk say the only way that kind of flights go use come inside Nigeria na either on cargo or it be saying a charter or that kind of thing. So now waiting make then they decide say they carry them on charter, but say no be Nigerian money. The reason why we they concerned about this, we say should be all of this money no go fit trace and say the thing leak come off our us for Nigeria in any way.
So first of all, if you talk say no be Nigeria pay for that charter, because if you look that plane where they bring in the flight history, that plane don't they fly very busy routes. So now Mogadishu to Addis Ababa, that plane they fly twice a day. Also all the days before that launch, and then
this network, because really if na charter, then why brand them? You brand them finish, come charter and come. Yeah, then when you come out them again, come carry and go back, then come out the branding for the body. You know, the whole thing, it can't be like say get a
David. Yes.
All right, continue, Abeg.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so how you go remove plane with a very busy active set, very busy route. So it be like say if they fly plane where they go Lagos to Accra, very busy routes. You can't remove them from routes where they say they make money.
Yes.
You can't do branding for the body. That branding they very expensive. You can't fly and go Abuja. You can't keep them there for 1 day. And then carry them, go back, wait for another 1 day before you now receive. So you don't lose like 3 days worth of revenue.
Then you can't come out the branding for the body too, as you carry and go back.
Definitely come out the branding as well.
No, not be waste of money be that.
Complete waste of money. It's not done. It's not done.
Mr. David, may we try to look into, try to know what exactly be the nature of the ownership and technical agreement between Fly Ethiopia and Nigeria Air. You know, if you say once we look into that, we fit solve the riddles them, and the old things that will be like charm now when be like say we just see plane, just go back. So from your own torchlight, what do you think say be the agreement, the nature of the agreement?
So first of all, the only person for this planet, if you answer that question, now Hadi Sirika himself. Because he never show us, say, now the shareholder agreement. It is not just mouth, in the use talk, say, Ethiopian Airlines get 49%, then
Nigeria get 5%.
The Nigeria get 5%, and then the other investors get 40-something%. Not just mouths we they use here this thing. We never see any evidence, right? You know, like for any kind of business operation like this, it's supposed to get this document with they call shareholder agreements.
Exactly.
So, so far as say federal government money they inside, whether that 5% or no 5%, so far as say federal government money they inside, as taxpayers, we suppose don't see this.
Supposed to see that information.
We suppose don't see say now where our money they go with this. But Income TV can't talk say that this one get 5%, this one get this 1%, and that the amount of money where FG don't spend on top of this matter, say basically that they never even calculate which percentage in terms of the equity contribution. Say they never even calculate how much in terms of equity contribution this money be. Say now when later they go meet with shareholders, say later they go agree, say if the money they don't spend don't pass the 5%, say the other shareholders will can't refund them.
But in talk specifically saying about $200 million, $200 million, they look at. So say since they get 49%, say they expect them to pay 49% of $200 million. I don't know whether you been get that part so in talk.
But the problem is say like when the journalists ask them, say okay, the money where you don't already spend, the money where Nigeria don't already spend. Say it don't reach that 5%, this equity injection, and he talk say basically he no say now when they go meet with the investors, say they go come calculate them, they will come see whether waiting FG don't spend, don't pass the 5%, and if you don't pass them, then go refund. So it be like say the other investors now say they never even. It be like say shareholder agreement, no even did.
So what if come qualify them as investors if it be say they never any agreement never did? What's in your investigation find that so far? So how then you choose them as people will get all this percentage? How then you qualify to get the different percentages where they get plus the other shareholders plus Ethiopian Air?
Exactly.
What's in qualify them?
The question with that. Now the question with that.
Make we allow callers call in and ask the questions and conversations, because this is a conversation where everybody they involved in and they talk about. At least you don't come follow us to come clarify something. So we'll go open phone lines now and our WhatsApp as well. Make people call us, make people send us messages, because the major concern of all this matter now say Nigeria money, they talk say they don't use to put all these things together. From 85 billion, they bring them down to 5 billion. They can say now only 3 billion they release for the whole project. But now still Nigeria money. So now the major concerns where Nigerians they look into. And from the conversation so far, people still they ask, okay, who own these flights? Shey na Ethiopia or na Nigeria? But looking at the sheer breakdown where we've been talking now 5% na in Nigeria hold gidigba for their side, and we never still see that one inside the documentation. So this conversation they very, very broad and clear. But as you don't help us break down some of them. So just in one word or in a sentence, who really gets a say regarding this Nigeria? Na Ethiopia or na Nigeria go talk say na our own as it be?
The answer be say nobody know. Now only Hadi Sirika fi answer that question. Because as we don't see the shareholder agreements, we don't know.
We never know yet. Okay.
All right, make open our phone lines.
We get a caller.
To see all our people there to call in. We get one caller. Maybe
hello.
Just take a call. Hello? Oh, it don't go. But maybe we'll go to chook eye for our messages and also open our phone numbers for you to call us to ask Oga Unde any question within your mind.
All right, so for inside YouTube here, we get a lot of reactions. If you Raymond say, okay, Tolulokwe Oyewole say, Oga Hadi Sirika needs to be investigated. David, you agree? And if you Raymond can say, say Yahoo Boys a land work where government officials do sometimes so. And Mezo George say, Niger now one big crime scene. Now waiting this one talk. They were waiting your WhatsApp messages in the
Miriam.
talk. Okay.
Miriam,
they call us.
Miriam, good morning.
Good morning, people of God.
Welcome, Miriam.
In fact, I was driving, I have to park.
All right.
Mr. Hunde, you're highly welcome. Thank you very much for all you're doing. I want to ask this question. With what Mr. Hadi Sirika said, I beg, who owns that aircraft? Number 2 question is, how much is a brand new aircraft that Nigeria as a country cannot afford? That they have to go and partner with Ethiopia, 5% with Ethiopia. With what is going on now, are you sure it's not the same thing that will come out from that Dangote refinery that we're having shares? Why are we so used to having shares? Why can't we own the business as our own? Our people are very smart, and they are running this thing within the country already. Why didn't he partner with the locals? Why did he go that far? Those are my questions. God bless us all.
Thank you.
So,
Miriam.
before you answer that question sharply, make a Mariam with this one, because you know, say a lot of local domestic airline operators when they get wahala with them because of this Nigerian air, and they be carry and go court before they even launch. In fact, they be told say make you no launch, make you no continue, but he insists say he must go ahead. So as they answer Mariam question, I bet carry this one for the back of your mind. Follow the answer the question. Why the rush to make sure say we will still launch them, even though say domestic airline operators when they say get some kind of no go agree with them?
Oga David, before you answer that question, I beg, just help us hold on down. We get Simeon on the line. Make we just take him so that we just add the questions. Hello, Simeon.
Good morning, my people.
Good morning, Simeon.
Yeah, I don't know where we are overflogging this issue. There's no ministry in this country that is working well. The money for that something have been used for election. So if we continue talking today, all of them know, they are aware of it. All the executives, they know about this. They are aware of what happened there, and they cannot probe the man. They can't do anything. We're not wasting our time. They have used the money for election. Check all the ministries. Is anyone that is working well? No one is working well. So it's not be after this. All the ministries, no one is working.
All right.
Thank you, Simeon.
Okay, Simeon.
Thank you, Simeon.
So,
Now,
around there, you get a load of questions there where they don't ask you, from Mariam to the one we Precious asked you to. So they just respond to them.
So the first question where Miriam asked me, say, now who get that aircraft?
Yes.
And Hadi Sirika himself don't answer that question. Now Ethiopian Airlines get the aircraft. In fraudulent presenter saying a Nigeria aircraft, but not actually Ethiopian Airlines aircraft. And nobody said that they borrow and give any Nigeria air. They know that now Ethiopia get them. And the aircraft don't, as we talked now, in the Bola airport, they prepare for flights to Mogadishu, normal schedules.
So which means the logo, they don't change them back to their normal flights. They use them for there now, as you take talk.
They don't come out the brand.
They don't come out
just
the
plain
brand.
white.
Okay.
Plain B now.
Okay.
So, and then the second question she asked, where we say, why Sirika go partner with Ethiopian Airlines instead of local operator? Now, waiting make the airline operators of Nigeria go obtain court order. Say they won't stop this unveiling, because the fact we say under this Sirika tenure as aviation minister, two of Nigeria's 3 biggest airlines. So Nigeria's 3 biggest airlines is Air Peace, Aero Contractors, and ARIC. 2 of those 3 don't enter AMCON receivership under this man tenure. So Nigerian airlines are already struggling, right? The flight market for Nigeria is not growing because flights are becoming more expensive and Nigerians are becoming poorer. Cost of aviation fuel don't they go up?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nigeria get oil and aviation fuel will be kerosene, a very easy thing to refine. But Nigeria government know they involved in those kind of things. So the Nigerian airlines don't they struggle already? Don't they look for ways to survive? Inside that situation, you want to national carrier, you can't go meet Ethiopian Airlines. And then waiting even make the airline operators of Nigeria come vex past, say the business plan for this supposed Nigeria Air, we then use IC. That business plan contact say the strategy where Ethiopian Airlines will use to run this Nigeria Air. We say then go undercut the local airlines. We say if the local airlines, if for Lagos to Abuja, waiting their fee charge now 70,000 to be profitable. say this Nigeria Air go come charge 40,000, drive all of them out of business, and they can't take over the whole Nigerian internal market. Now, what even make them vex? So basically, the way they see it, they say the federal government won't give Nigeria's entire internal aviation market, give foreign airline, Ethiopian airline. Meanwhile, you as you are, you know if you enter Ethiopia internal aviation market, it's not possible. Then they hold their own, but you don't go invite them. Say, may they can't eat your own internal market, right? Who does that? So now it make the airline operators of Nigeria carry this thing go court. And now it make me say this Hadi Sirika ain't supposed don't enter Senate probe by now, or even legal probe by now. Ain't supposed the prosecution by now, because we supposed to know, say, waiting make this man so determined, say he go partner with this Ethiopian Airlines. Yes, we know say Ethiopian Airline a world-class airline. We know.
Yes.
We also know say a foreign airline, we get their own interest. So why are they so determined to give Nigeria's internal aviation market to foreign airline? We never know. Suppose explain.
All right. Thank you, Oga David Tunde. We know say plenty answers they way as you take talk now only the former aviation minister go fit answer. And we know say we're moving forward, the conversation goes still there on. Nigerians go still get clarity very, very soon. Hoping say the clarity of where the money they go and all the money spent go come out from. Thank you for your time, Oga David Tunde. We appreciate you. Say you come follow us talk this morning. All right, country people, we say make we carry this matter come give you. At least you don't know now. All the people they ask questions, say who get the plane, who get the airline. Well, now the conversations we don't see. We go take a small break, but when we come back, we enter straight to business. Make we know where our money they go on top money matters. The conversation never end. We come back now.
Sport and wazobiamax TV go bring on our AFCON 2023 qualifiers. Watch Sierra Leone versus Nigeria on Sunday, 18th June, 5 p.m. on wazobiamax TV. For advert booking and sponsorships, please call Queenet on 090-8885-1877.
Oka, welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
What a pig! It's not coming out!
Ready? This is really nice. Very delicious.
I just wanted us to enjoy a family meal.
Hello!
You alright, Dad?
I'm fine. Do I look like I'm not alright?
You're a liar and a fraud. Just leave my house.
You are suffering from serious jelly.
What?
You know what you need?
What's that?
Abo JB.
Come on, call him. Huh?
You know Dorcas?
Now what are you there, Bia?
Come on, give me.
Whoa, Pastor, I don't know you like that.
This is wrong. So wrong.
Oh, and it feels so right. It's all right.
So Wrong, So Right, showing Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Your business matter.
But wait, to read suppose they reliable. It's supposed to carry better truth, gum body.
Nothing dey more important. Pass make we get them right.
We go help you run your day if you they watch us.
The Good Morning Naija Show, showing weekdays, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on wazobiamax TV.
Good morning. matter now don't land like this or inside the Good Morning Naija show. So you know, saying here they give you details of what's they happen with your money and where it be say your money they go as they take waka for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Enyi. This morning I stand in for Fagbo Frank. But make a sharply go through the things and what we get for on top of our money matter this morning. First of all, they say as it get to do with salary, aka daily wage. FG, where the federal government, they say they don't draft national pay policy as trade union congress don't push for minimum wage increase. If you remember, say the meeting where said they've been get last week with government, they've been talk say make the increase national minimum wage to 200,000 naira. Sake of the one where be say subsidy don't show people when this period that people they buy fuel for almost 500 naira per liter now. Now only Lagos they buy for 488 naira per liter. Some other places they buy 513, and some other places they even buy another prices them. So the Nigerian government they currently draft proposed national pay policy according to the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission. They say the commission don't clarify. Say the discussion, the pay policy say it will start very soon, and they make this clarification on the 4th of April when it be said they may get that meeting. Another matter where they grant as they get to do with fuel matter still. Bola Tinubu for inside the inaugural speech as he talked for inside June 12 Democracy Day speech yesterday. He can't talk. Say true. Say he don't know. Say the first subsidy where it be say it come out. Say it don't cost plenty hardship and wahala for Nigeria. Say Emma Bino, Eda on a sorry, on a no vex, as it affect on a like this. Say this sacrifice on a they make, say on a labor no go ever day in vain at all because I see the sacrifice and way be so they make. However, you don't promise say you go do things and put things in place to use make sure say this on a suffer. You go be short term, you know, go last for too long, or to help on a suffer, make it come down small. You also don't talk, say the government they do everything possible to say this subsidy where they come out, so say now for the better of everybody because you know go if you carry money where be so go use do something will go affect everybody to use the pocket of few people them. So say it talk, say it go do things concerning health, transportation, you go put eye inside, education, you go put eye inside. All these ones now where you go channel that subsidy money enter inside. For other matter where they grant, as you still get to do with the subsidy. Farmers don't want us draw us hand for year or say we're gonna take time because as it be like this so now we're gonna tighten on a seat belt because food prices it go soon go up. That's at the next matter where be say they grant. So because of the recent fuel pump price where be say with the year like this, farmers don't talk say because themselves they pay transport to go use farm. They pay transport to use transport their goods and their crops. They pay transport to go one place to. So in fact, bottom line say many Nigerians they ginger themselves well, make them tighten their swagger because say farm produce that is waiting it be say they bring out from ground from farming. Say if it increase by 150%, that's to tell you say if one tuber of yam before now 1,000 naira. Say now if they buy one tuber of yam for 2,500. Meaning say it don't increase by 150%. It don't add another 1,000 on top, can't add 50% join on top, will be 500,000 naira. So say anything where be say they buy before, say prepare, say that thing increase by 150% right now. So it be like say the hunger it go reach where this time around. How many families go fit can afford some of this food them if it be say the things and can increase like this? Gary too. If you buy one rubber of Gary before for 1,000 naira, prepare yourself now. Say now 2,500 naira you could buy that one rubber of Gary because the transport they go use bring them come. So enter inside another matter where they grant as it be say agents they don't project say at least 100% clearing cost will happen even as it get to do with the subsidy removal. This one are people will be say they in charge of clearing and forwarding to clear our goods and from port. They say so far say it be like say activity no 2 day for inside clearing because they don't get 40% decrease. But say when the thing come back, Jim, say it be like say the price of clearing things go reach 100%. The price of clearing. So when price of clearing things, especially for people where they bring things in for inside supermarkets, them don't reach 100%. Also, make sure, say, for your mind, you go know, say, the price of the things and where you go to see for your supermarket, them and other places, if it change, because the people, the way they bring in those things, they go adjust their prices to use meat, how much they use clear them. Make a worker straight enter inside other matter, as if we say, 800 petrol tankers, they don't convert them to supply gas. That's so marketers then talk. So petrol tankers, you know, say we get plenty petrol tankers. If you also remember, when Mele Carriwe be the guy, pata of NNPC been getting interview, he talk, say, he expect, say, our consumption for fuel, it go reduce by 30%. And it be like saying so you don't be now because if you look for road, cars they need they did the way they did before again. So because of that one, they won't convert some kind more to them enter inside gas. So because of that compressed natural gas, so they won't convert them. Some of those big tankers where they carry fuel, they don't talk saying that they go convert them to make sure say they begin carry gas instead of to carry fuel. That one, no matter where they ground, because some kind cars them, they don't convert them to they use compressed natural gas to they use move instead of fuel, because that one can be like say they cheaper and more economical. But we enter inside our first business takeaway, our business takeaway segment for inside the show this morning. As it be said, the first one we did with the month and say, Bola Tinubu don't sign a student loan bill into law. In fact, this matter now be this business takeaway segment. What's in the things you get to know about this loan where we say they don't sign into law? First of all, remember saying at the 9th Assembly, where Gbajabiamila head, the House of Representatives, and then bring this law put for the month. But Bola Tinubu yesterday signed them to law. One, the new act go establish the Nigerian Education Bank. And this Nigerian Education Bank now go oversee everything we go get to do with this loan where students go borrow. Not be saying our normal banks them go to carry them. Now a new bank will be Nigerian Education Bank. Now go they handle them. And they go handle everything we get to do with the disbursement, that is to give you the loan, to administer them, to share them, to manage them, and to make sure they collect the loan back for your hand. And this bank go handle them. And applicants then they go through better obonge screening. They go touchlight them well to know whether they meet all the requirements. Remember, say part of the requirement I don't tell on before for the Good Morning Nigeria should say, one, you must make sure say nobody for your family they receive up to 500,000 naira in 1 year. So for those people with their minimum wage and like 30,000 naira, 40,000 naira, because if you calculate the money from January to December, you know, reach 500,000, and those people are eligible. But if they receive up to 500,000 naira in a year, nobody people where they that category no they eligible. Even if you when they go to school, if they put all your salary finish for 1 year, you reach 500,000 naira, you know they eligible for the loan. You must get 2 shorties for inside civil service where you don't reach 12 years of service, or you go get a lawyer. This is part of the requirements, and this body go make sure say them touchlight you whether you made the requirements. Students for inside the higher institutions are eligible, meaning say whether you did polytechnic or university or college of education, or as long as in a higher institution for Nigeria, you catch well to fit collect this loan. It provide fund for all education-related matters, plus including textbook and research. So not be saying that only tuition fee, aka school fees, now they pay. No. Every other thing we get to do with education matters, like textbook, or like research, or like to do every other thing, they inside where they say they go give you this loan for, not be only for school fees. And also, it is only accessible to students where they for inside Nigeria University. So now collect this loan, say, excuse me, I want to go abroad to go study with this loan. I'm sorry, you know, they qualify to collect the loan. They go also jail you if it be say you default for inside this loan. Meaning say 2 years after you finish NYC, if you no pay, make sure say you go to face, prepare yourself to face some time for inside prison, and or you pay 500,000 naira fine, or you face both the time for prison and the 500,000 naira fine. And the repayment of the loan, it will begin 2 years after it be say you finish NYSC. That's so the matter take B. So for all those people where they ask about the loan, I sure so I don't see as it take B and the breakdown. Well, now here I go back break on top the business matter segment as it concerns the Good Morning Nigeria show. My name now Precious in your thank you as I follow me stay.
All right, welcome back. Yep. Thank you, Precious, for giving us the business conversations. We like that. Thank you. Share, we put poll on top social media. Make we ask the question. Make we show them quickly so people go know as the thing they be. The question they there about the Nigeria Air scam or not. Or
rushed project. Nigeria Air scam. Nigeria Air scam or rushed project. Wait.
People, we talk 75% say a big scam. Okay. 3% say overly rushed project. 2% say a big mistake. 20% say may they probe the people where they involved.
They're not even nice at all.
Nobody is smiling.
Nobody smile.
Nobody is smiling. Now, so the matter take be. Well, now, talk and not be we talk. Well, my people now here, we go take wrap up the show for today. We appreciate you now, and so don't with us from beginning of the show till this time. I beg, continue to follow us for our social media handles, wazobiamax TV and Wazobia TV NG, back to back. Follow us like our village people. Follow me, myself, and I at Adejoh 10 on top Instagram and Twitter as well. I did here. I'll go see you in the same time tomorrow. First lady, over to you quickly.
Yes, so my name is Precious Enyi. I thank everybody we don't join hands together to make the show go successful. On top of Instagram, I did for Precious Enyi official. Twitter na Precious_Enyi. Enyi means say na friend. And me, I ready to be your friend. Titi Lai Lai. Make I leave what you can make your papa talk. I don't know what that first subsidy they affect them for that side.
My name is Ochuko Miragwa. Make we block again too.
Hey, daddy no talk.
There's no
You
fuel.
don't take the word out of daddy match. Make a just
Hey!
There's no fuel there. Bye-bye.
When you don't make them see me coming, daddy no talk again.